Just about game time here in St. Louis. It's the Pirates and the Cardinals, next on the show. MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Tonight we get the week started with the first of four between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Joined as always by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Steve, two right-handers getting the call here in the opener.
Yeah, well, this should be a pretty good matchup here. Both of these teams entering this series on winning streaks. So it's going to be up to these two gentlemen right here to make sure that their team's streak continues.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Pittsburgh Pirates, as manager Clint Hurdle has his squad lined up like this. Seth Hargrove will have the challenge of stopping these guys. This is a guy that's got a workhorse mentality out there, not afraid to throw a lot of pitches, but if he gets careless with his location, he can be hittable. Starling Marte will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So the leadoff man gone here in the Pittsburgh first. And with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Jordy Mercer will stand in as we show you the numbers for his last 8 ball games, and he continues to be as hot as anyone on the ball club. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Just getting started here in St. Louis. 1-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, he's lucky this ball doesn't get further away. It's a fastball in the dirt, but luckily he's able to block it and make a strong throw to first.
Andrew McCutchen will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Inside. Looked like it might have been the sinker, and that'll clear the sinuses out. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch. That's just a tough call to go against you.
The 3-1. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth, third baseman
Pedro Alvarez will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. McCutchen with his lead, now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
All of a sudden, you got to be careful now with the cleanup guy up there with a runner in scoring position. He could be in danger of giving up that first run after all.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Still a base open here, so you don't have to come in with one if you don't want to.
Get out of here, Pirate!
And this is fouled straight back. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. Brandon Compton will get the call to face these guys. He's one of those pitchers you can't allow to fall into a comfort zone out there, because if he settles down and has success in the early going, it does wonders for his confidence. And a look now at how the Pirates line up on D behind him. John Jay will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For St. Louis, center fielder, John Jay.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. You just can't seem to finish him off.
He's gonna walk ya.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1-2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Corey Horn will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now a late square, and this is popped up. This is foul for the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs. And this is low, ball 1. And there is the full list of home run leaders we alluded to a moment ago. And he he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Mark McGuire will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he can come through here.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number 1.
Oh, that is a great call right there. They really needed a strikeout in that spot, and they got it. And now with 1 away, you can even get out of this scot-free if you can get a ground ball here.
Yadier Molina will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so, as you see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games. Here's the first offering. Now a bullet to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game. So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
And Holliday will not offer at that point. It's a ball and a strike.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count. Because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Here's the 2-2 home. Right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Yeah, probably a little bit of a sigh of relief out there on the pitching mound there. With a run in, the bases loaded, nobody out. You're just looking to get an out or two any way you can. So I think the sacrifice fly is a pretty good trade-off that you can live with right now.
Johnny Peralta, we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Fouled straight back. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
And you'd think that one mound doesn't differ all that much from another, but sometimes when you're on the road, it takes an inning or two to really get a feel out there. And this one wasn't even close.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I'll tell you what, anytime you get a first inning visit from your pitching coach, something ain't working out there. Now, here's what he's saying. Look, we need you to figure this out. We need some innings out of you. Let's go.
Colton Wong will stand in. The 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Now the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky, I think you let him throw you one here. He hasn't proven to me that he can find the strike zone yet.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
He still needs one more strike, but hey, if he can get out of here only giving up 2 runs, I'd call that a win.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Neil Walker will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Neil Walker.
Goes the other way as this is lined to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Russell Martin will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And that's too high, ball two.
2-0. Go Cardinals!
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Let's go!
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
That's generally the rule. If you throw a pitch on 2-1, you'll probably see it again on 3-2, and he comes up empty there.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting Travis Snyder. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. In for strike two.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. The Cardinals lead it 2-0. Seth Hargrove will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading out for St. Louis, catcher Seth Hargrove.
Swing and a liner towards second. So this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
And getting that first guy of the inning does a lot for the confidence of a young pitcher, especially after that two-run first inning. Now he's got something to build off of.
John Jay will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. First offering on the way. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and two strikes. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with one away.
Corey Horn will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
There goes Jay. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Runners on first with one down. Jay not moving. Here comes the pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
Now there are two ways you can go here as a pitching coach. So he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. Other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
Michael Lee will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First pitch to him. And this is low, but a good block that time by Martin to keep it within reach. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Jay leading off second, now the pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
You know what? He's starting to skate on some thin ice here, and sooner or later, he's going to have to challenge him.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Keeping him close there at second, now the pitch. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Fastball here?
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1, you can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Good AB right there. That one out double there gets him a run. And now, with runners on second and third, another base hit can make this a big inning.
Mark McGuire will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And a sure sign that trouble is afoot, as there is already some action in that bullpen now, and we're just in the second inning. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
The catcher, number 4,
Yadier Molina will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Let's go, Cardinals!
Grounded foul. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You can tell a lot about how effective this guy is going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
One and two now.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Now a ball lined towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And they will not get him at the plate as 2 runs are in, and it's 5-0.
And he continues to be a big part of their attack. 2 more RBIs on the plate. That gives him 3 for the ball game, and they push that lead out a little wider.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as he'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Edinson Volquez is going to come on now here in just the second inning, so he'll likely be asked to work a few innings here. Matt Holliday will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Gabby Sanchez will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Looked like a pretty easy decision that time by the third base umpire. He's going to have a good look at this one, and you'll see it definitely hits right on the left field line. Even kicks up some chalk into the air, and that'll let this guy get up to second here with a double.
Edinson Volquez will step in, and with nobody out, we'll see if they want to let him swing the bat or try to bunt that runner onto third. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And on one pitch, he's retired.
And with your pitcher at the plate, you always like it when he can get that bunt down on the very first pitch. Not only do you let him get back to the dugout and rest up just a little bit, but you also keep that momentum going. And that's a nice job right there.
Starling Marte will dig in for a second time, a strikeout victim opening up the ball game. Good sinker that time as it's pulled on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Manufactured run right there. You get the double to start the inning off, and then it's all about get him over and get him in. And two straight groundouts do that job.
Jordy Mercer will try and start over now with the bases empty and two away following the RBI groundout. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And he's probably a little bit upset with himself for giving up that early run, but he really reached back for something extra right there.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Andrew McCutchen would be next. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting number 22, center fielder Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Let's go.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Strike this guy out.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Cards lead it 5-1. Johnny Peralta makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
And a ball, 1-0.
That's the ball.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Peanuts here.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
2-2. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here, now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
Colton Wong will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch coming.
Here we go.
Ball 1.
Ball, that's outside.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And I think with no one on base, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
And you can see him shaking his head out there. I think he felt that one was a little bit low, and you know what? He may have had a case.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. The pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher, Seth Hargrove.
Seth Hargrove will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with 1 out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because he's a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
John Jay will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And no shot there for Alvarez. It's past him, a fair ball. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1.
Now batting, third baseman, Corey
Corey Horn will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch coming. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Way outside. 1-2. Ball 2. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cardinals are out in front, 6-1. Pedro Alvarez will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Pedro Alvarez.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Come on, put on your glasses. Oh, yeah.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Not the best of starts to this 4th inning.
Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
That's a borderline strike right there, and I think that he had 1 step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Neil Walker will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. To second for one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at second.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher Russell Martin. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Stop the call right here.
And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Bucks go down quietly. They trail 6-1. Michael Lee will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
And now the bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting,
Mark McGuire will step in, and we'll see if they decide to pitch to him this time around. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
And that misses 1-1. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And some trouble now in right field. Around second. He'll try for third.
Fourth triple of the year for him so far. And this was a case where he was watching that ball as he was rounding first, and he just decided, I'm going for three.
Yadier Molina will be the batter. He singled home a couple in his last at-bat. And that misses for ball one.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Runner away from third, now the pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit.
Gotta like your chances when you put up 7 runs early in a ball game. They are off to a hot start, no doubt about it.
Matt Holliday will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Come on, Matt.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. 2-2 pitch on the way. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Here we go.
Swing and a bouncer out in front. One there. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just 1 on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
Johnny Peralta will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Fouled back. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We played 4 full. St. Louis is out in front, 7-1. Travis Snyder will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Right fielder, Travis Snyder.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
Line hard to center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Gabby Sanchez will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time.
Throw him out already.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. In there, strike 1. For Snyder, the double is his 8th of the season so far. No one out with a runner at second. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Holiday has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
A fly ball to left's not going to do you any good in this situation. Look, you got a guy on second and nobody out. If you take this to right field and advance a runner, then at least you've made a productive out. Instead, this is just a waste.
Josh Harrison is out of the dugout as a pinch hitter, so that means the end for Edinson Volquez. Swing and a rocket to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or 2 here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Starling Marte will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or 2.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Let's get the easy 2 now. Let's go.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
Got a 1, 2, 3 here.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, this is kind of a tough trade-off here in that leadoff spot. For the most part, he's been a pretty productive hitter at the top of the lineup, but those strikeouts just keep mounting up. And I don't care if you have leadoff type speed. If you're not putting the ball in play, you're not getting on base.
Jordy Mercer. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Yeah, you know you don't want to give him any kind of cheapie here with 2 away. That's a nice block behind the plate.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. And that's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Well, he's still got to make one more big pitch, but this is a great start with the bases loaded.
Down, right here. Right now.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Swing and a ground ball, and this should get him out of it. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates leave them loaded. They're down 7-1. Genmar Gomez is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Colton Wong will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
16, Colton Wong.
Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And now a bobble, and he's not going to have a play. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, as you watch this one again, it's a great play to lay out and get this thing. And he knows he's going to have to hurry. But as he scrambles to his feet, he forgets one small detail, and that happens to be the baseball. So this should go down as an infield hit, but a nice effort.
Seth Hargrove will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0. Not the right time to lose the strike zone here.
Definitely not when you've got a guy giving himself up.
The 2-0. And no take on 2-0. He's still squaring, and he gets it down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Well, he's already doing the job on the mound, and now here, he helps himself out with the bat, too. Nice job here to get that ball down and move the runner along into scoring position for the top of the lineup to come up and drive him in.
John Jay will step in, an RBI single this last time around. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
When you're down by 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
And now a called strike that time. As the zone expands a bit here, it's 2-1 now.
Whew, that's a gift.
Runner at second here with one man out. Out of play off to the right. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Full count now, 3-2.
Here comes the juice.
Bring that runner home.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Around third is Wong, heading for the plate. And the run will score from second base as they've upped it now to 8-1. So these guys have now scored in each of the first 5 innings. And in case you're wondering how often a team scores at least one run every inning, our crack staff tells us it's happened 7 times in the National League, most recently by the Rockies in 1999. Corey Horn will dig in now, 1 for 2 to this point.
Runs on the board.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Michael Lee will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Mark McGuire will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a base hit. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Yadier Molina will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Snyder is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Pedro Alvarez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
Go.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, and Alvarez is sent packing for the first down.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Neil Walker will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time.
Getting out here.
First pitch coming. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Now, luckily, the right fielder gets it in quickly, though, so there'll be no further advance.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
Russell Martin will stand in looking to turn things around. He's struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
Well, I'm no pitching coach, but I can see that shoulder starting to fly open a little. That ball's really taken off on him.
Here's the 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Foul ball.
Runner at first here, one man out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Travis Snyder.
Travis Snyder will dig in. He doubled his last time. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here. Upstairs with it yet again. It's 2-0 now.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Right now, he's not thinking inside. He's not thinking outside. He is thinking right down the middle. Just get a strike somehow.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Gabby Sanchez will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
And a good rip there from Sanchez, but he didn't get it as he falls behind 0-2 now.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Come now, let's go.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
And he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Clint Barmas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Clint Barmas.
And this is fouled at the plate. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, but the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Cardinals 9. Jared Hughes will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Matt Holliday will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Swinging a ball chopped foul to the left side. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Attaboy, Matt.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. A swing and a bouncing ball now to the right side that Walker will not be able to flag down. It's a base hit.
That was one heck of a battle there at the plate. You know, the more pitches you see in an at-bat, the more likely you're going to get something good. Delivers a sharp single there.
Johnny Peralta will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One and two now as this catches the outer half.
Come on, let's keep it going.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's another 1-2. Late swing here as this is pushed softly over toward the right side. To second for one. On to first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
Kind of lucky to get it out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
Colton Wong will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Look out for the double play.
Now a ground ball hit toward the hole, and this is going to make its way into right field for a one-out base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with one man out.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Seth Hargrove will make a fourth plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in command. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one.
0-1.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And with one out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with two outs.
John Jay will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Seventh inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Starling Marte will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Now the first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the seventh.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
Here's the 1-1. Fouled back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2. Come on now.
Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Good sinker that time as it's pulled on the ground to third. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, the secret to his success really isn't that hard to figure. We'll keep the ISO camera on him as he's getting down the line, and you can see he just uses that speed to leg this one out.
Jordy Mercer will stand in, base on balls his last time. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Lee will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting number 22, center fielder Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Come on, guys. Turn 2.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2.
He continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Pedro Alvarez.
Pedro Alvarez will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
And you know, the catcher there was set up inside, yet that pitch was all the way on the other side of the plate.
Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third.
Put him away!
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Grounded, foul. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. Cards lead it 9-2. Justin Wilson will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Corey Horn will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Third baseman, Corey Horn.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
And this is where, as a pitcher, you've got to approach each inning like it's an entirely new ball game. If you start dwelling on the deficit you're in right now, the hole that you've already dug yourself into, you're bound to make some more mistakes and just compound the problems. So that was a good start to a new inning right here.
Michael Lee will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. First pitch on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Now the 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Mark McGuire will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Two and 0 now.
And that's going to give him another great hitting count here on 2-0. No wonder they're up by 7.
Nope. 3-0.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already. Give me something to hit.
2 out, nobody on. 3-0 is on the way. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Yadier Molina will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And some action now in the Pirates' bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Here's the first offering. And that misses ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Knock it out of here.
3-0 now.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The left fielder, number 7, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, and with 2 on now following the walk, he needed to jump ahead of the next guy, so that's a good way to start out.
Come on, baby, drive that run in.
And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike.
That man's got to be thinking, enough with the walks. Can't anybody throw a strike?
2 men are on with 2 men out.
Just get the base hit.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Let's get this side of the tower.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Neil Walker will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Fastball called strike. 1 and 2.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Hit hard to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Russell Martin will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Get 2.
Hey now.
You've got to wonder if fatigue's becoming a bigger factor here to start the 8th.
Get the twin killing.
Check on Walker. Now the pitch. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
And you can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
Well, these guys sure have been doing a lot of moaning and groaning tonight. He did not like that call at all.
Yeah, we'll take it.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Here we go. Turn two.
And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. Now, this is exactly how big innings get started, so they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Travis Snyder will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Just get the out.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
That pitch count has gone from high to dangerously high. Now, this is not good territory for any pitcher to be in.
Look at it, guys. Double him up right here.
Close to the bag, it's second there. Now the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Well, apparently, they've still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now, with another hit or two, they could really make this interesting.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Trevor Rosenthal will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Gabby Sanchez will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. First pitch coming. In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. Look out, 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
First and second here with nobody out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
All right, now it's 3-0, and the watchword here needs to be restraint. Make sure he can find the strike zone before you go helping him out.
Come on, go nice and easy.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
There you go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. Another full count pitch home, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Jason Mott will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Number 30, Jason Mott.
Omir Santos will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out.
Come on, let's settle down. Get them out.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. And this will be fouled away.
Come on now, let's stop him here.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Well, this is definitely a rough spot to get thrown into a ball game. Bases loaded, nobody out, but he's up to the task here and gets a huge first out here on the strikeout.
Starling Marte will have a shot to do some damage, but he can't get them all back, so he needs to just get on base here. And here's the first pitch. And a perfect double play ball here for Peralta. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
And with 1 away, they were hoping to get the double play up the middle to get him out of this. But they wind up only getting 1 on the play as that run comes home to score on the fielder's choice.
Jordy Mercer will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8.
Just get me out.
Now here's the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Get that batter out.
I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now.
Get out of the inning now.
Whoa, buckle his sleeve.
Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Cardinals are out in front, 9-4. Mark Melanson is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Mark Melanson.
Johnny Peralta will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
The shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
Good eye.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
The 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
So when you're starting to close the deficit, the last thing you want to do is start walking people. These guys will just build that lead right back up again.
Colton Wong will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Oh, no. Here we go.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
When you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is keep falling behind guys.
Runners on the move for second. Fouled straight back.
We need a base hit here.
Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Marte comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Who was that? Come on.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Alan Craig will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 21, Alan Craig.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Look out for the double play.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. A little bit outside, 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Runners on first with one down. The 2-2. Full count. 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Buccos 4. Michael Walker will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth.
Michael Walker.
And here is Andrew McCutchen now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And a fastball in the air for Holiday and left. And very quickly, one gone.
This isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Pedro Alvarez will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Put him away!
Lays off 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up, so there'll be no advance, but that was not at all good.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw. Here's another look at first base. I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
Neil Walker will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. And this ball will be chopped foul. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Jay is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Russell Martin will stand in as their last chance now. And he takes ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. You just fire that thing in there.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And this could very well turn out to be a real back-and-forth struggle here. So that's a good job for these guys to open this 4-game set with a victory here in front of the home crowd.
guys, the Cardinals tonight could not have done it were it not for the contributions of this man, John Jay. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 9-4. Good night from St. Louis.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 9 runs on 13 hits. 2 errors. They left 14 runners on base. For the Pirates, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame Metrolink trains will be available outside the left field gates at the Busch Stadium station or up the street at the 8th and Pine station. Bus service on the 40 and 410X lines is located outside the stadium on 7th and 8th streets, while service on the 30 and 93 lines is available on Broadway and 4th streets.